Okay, right. I'm a little late to the party. I have to finish this last mission before I start Grounded 2. So I just wanna, you know, I just wanna finish this because I really wanna play 2. I wanna see what it's all about, but I have not looked into it. I've come across some shorts, but I didn't wanna ruin it for myself. So I said, why not finish the last mission and just find out for yourself? And I'm hoping that hopefully with this, huh? Please tell me that this is actually. Am I live? Oh, I am. Okay. Okie doke. I am. Alright. So my OBS just wasn't showing me. I just wanted to make sure. Um. Pop, 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 pop. As I was saying, finish this and then move on to 2. This is the last thing I have to do. So there's not much to do. It's just really building and taking down the enemies for this last mission. I've tried it. Gonna fall. I've tried it before, but I wasn't ready. Wasn't ready. And then with playing other games, I kind of just went on a hiatus from Grounded. Nothing wrong with the game. Hola, Denbirth. Let's see. ¿Cómo está? I think, right? Right? I could be wrong. But yeah, I kind of gave this game a break. But when I seen 2 coming out, I was like, oh my goodness. I knew they wasn't going to leave us like that. I had faith in them. I did. I'm not going to lie to you. I was like, there's no way they're going to leave us. There we go. I knew they wasn't going to leave us like that high and dry. I felt like they were going to continue to either do something or make another project. I just had it. I had faith in them. I had faith. There was so much to do, and I felt like with Playgrounds coming out, that wasn't the end of for them. You know, it was like they had an option to either stop the game. Oh, bro. Either stop the game because of where it was, or start over. And I was saying to Pop that I felt like they could have included more things, and not to take away from Grounded at all, because the game is really good, but Smalllands had the mount option before them, you know? And I was like, you know, this game is pretty dope. I wish that Grounded would have had this option for us to be able to ride a ladybug or something like that. And it was like, they was like, you know, just wait. Just wait to see what we got going on. So I'm hoping that with this, again, I haven't watched anything, I haven't seen anything other than the trailer, obviously, but anything additional, no. So I'm hoping that there's a plethora of different enemies to fight, different mobs, different types. There's a crap ton of small insects, bacteria. It's just a bunch of things we could be fighting in this. Again, I don't know. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. Rope. I seen that there was scorpions in the game, right? And that makes me kind of question where we are to be fighting scorpions in a backyard. I know it's a game. You could put whatever you want in there. Cool. I'm not knocking that. I'm not saying it was a bad decision. I'm just trying to figure out. Are we in Arizona or something? We out that way? I feel like that's the only place. Nevada? I'm pretty sure there's a desert. It's a desert land out there. Pretty certain you fight scorpions out that way. Nonetheless, if you put scorpions in the games and there's no worms, I got beef. The most common backyard critters: a worm, a millipede, a centipede, a larva. You know, you put everything else except for centipedes and millipedes. I guess the coding for that will kind of be strenuous work. A millipede has 1,000,000 legs. No, wait a minute. 1,000 legs. My apologies. Right? No. No. Hold on. I have to clean my computer out. Huh. That's crazy. It says a millipede has between 24 and 750 legs, depending on the species. No millipede species has been found with exactly 1,000 legs. The more you know. But either way, one moment.
I think we're under attack!
Man, I step away for 2 seconds and hear this mess going on.
Where's the mosquito repellent when you need it?
Right. What? What they destroy? Huh? They hit me once and twice and then disappeared? I could care less about you. What happened? Could you leave me alone? I say I got something that'll cool you down if you really want to. Just a passive builder, bro. I'm not trying to bother nobody. Yet, at least. Okay. Alright, got ropes for them. Get that stem over there. Oh, there's a stem right there too. That dandelion tuft. Where you think you going, partner? I need your assistance. Nice. Wow. I could just put some grass ones in between too to save time on building and finding stems. I still need a stem though. Was it 2? Look at that stuff. The chopping list I need. Well, look, I could put regular grass walls up too as filler, right? So I could do it like here. Let's see here. There we go. Again, just as filler. We'll do a couple layers of that, and we should be able to put another. That's real close. Yeah, that's real close. Whatever, I don't care. I don't care if it's inside out, outside in. I don't care. All I know is I'm trying to get this done. I want to move on to the next one. You know, I miss all different types of Destiny events when I'm not playing the game. I start playing other games and then it's just like, yeah, Vex Excursion's happening right now. Of course. When I'm sitting there on Neo Moon and waiting for it, you know, nothing. One there. I see we need one over there as well. Is that a 2, 3? Oh. Okay. Well, that finishes that. I'm gonna put enough layers out here to match this. So we'll do stone or a mushroom brick. You know, obviously I gotta finish the inside layer here with these. So go back and go there. Like I said, I don't care which way it is. As long as it gets put the right way I need it, it's fine with me. Any other time my OCD would be screaming at me to fix it, but I'm in a race with myself. Come on. Right? on, it's the last one. There we go. And you know what's crazy? I still have to do the other two as well. Gonna be here for a little minute. Now, this right here is no necessity, but I figured it'd be easier if I was to do that, right? Put another flat layer here, right? Have it extend all the way out. Put another one, so that way, in case they attack from the top, there's two layers there, and I could put the turrets to kind of help fight the mobs. Obviously, they're not automatic, so I got to do it myself, which is no problem. Are you gonna break? You're floating on like two pieces of air. Nice.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
Get these as close as I can. Not necessarily, I don't want to work on the outside before I finish the inside. But because of I'm doing this way, I have to be careful and cautious not to fill any of the outsides while I'm doing the inside. I don't want to get stuck in here. Obviously I can't with all the blueprints not being done, but hey, how's it going? This is gonna take forever. Oh man. But it's worth it. Yeah, it'll be worth it. I need to start grabbing the fibers as I move along as well. With cutting down the grass, get a fiber. And if I cut down the roots, or essentially the stems, yes, right here. Literally on the last part. I've been procrastinating for the longest time to finish it. But if I were to cut down these parts here, get that extra plant fibers, but then the grass doesn't regrow, and that won't be helpful. I mean, I could build a zip line. It would transport things a lot faster, and I wouldn't have to keep running back and forth. There is quite a few stems. Ooh, I could even do some bird floors too. Yeah, I think a zip line is going to be needed. Let's see here. Let me not overlook it. There we go. It's not much of a difference, but there's stems back here. And if I could run it straight down to the house. Let's see. Stems, clay, rope. I have rope inside of here. Yeah. If I would have finished this, the other times I've played this game, I've picked the game up, but Pop wanted to start over, so doing that, we kind of put this on the back burner to do that, thus making me not really want to play this file, so we can level up over there so he can learn what happened with the game. But either way, I'm good with the taking my time, whether it's today or tomorrow. The plan is to finish this. So I mean, I could easily just play Grounded 2. Well, where's the fun in that? Not knowing what happens. Bucko. You ain't gonna come here, attack me, and then leave. I lied. I don't have clay here. I did see clay on the way here, though. There might be some back this way.
Putting on some more armor.
I can see, but I feel like I can't see, you know? Yeah. There we go. Definitely gonna need that. Any more around here? I think that should be adequate, right? Wishful thinking I can make it up that. There's a fuzz on the rocks. I'm not worried about you, Aphid. You're good on my books, brother.
At least it's clean. Ish.
Okay. Only 4. Silk rope. That's also what I went to look inside the chest for to see if I had, which I don't think there was one. Stem. Plank. Planks. Okay. Yes. Yes, I do. I'm going to need all of that too. Plant slurry. I'm going to need mushrooms. I just was over there with the mushrooms too. don't think I have to take down any of the big mushrooms. I'm pretty certain I can use these as what I just saw. So that'd be good. Visually, I like the big mushrooms. Just being able to look at them eye level, you know? Get all these plant fibers I can get. $14 ropes in total. Gonna need a lot more than that. Okay. Now all I need is the 6 stems for that, and the same for the dog. Same for the one up here. My personal opinion, right? I always said that if they were to do DLC for this game, that it'd be easier. I've seen the clips where people was getting launched to the other backyard, whatever way it was, that was towards the where is it? Where am I? This way. They were getting launched out the backyard by the toolbox. That there was not the mantis. What is that thing called? The I can't even remember the name of it now. Where is it? It's one of my favorite ones. Where is it? I probably went over it. Where'd it go? Yeah, there you go. The Mangler, or what? Not the Mangler. That's BO3. The Mantis dude. But they was using the figurine for that to get launched out of the yard all the way over this way and stuff and whatnot. And that they seen that they had other houses there. My mouth is moving too fast for my brain. But
What?
around the corner. Well, they could have easily had put other things for us to do to explore into the backyards. Like, instead, again, I'm not knocking them making another game. I am all for it. More content, a fresh story. I am for that. All right. But if they were to have done the DLC, make a little tunnel. We done went through the tunnels for Burgle. You know, we done went and got the super chips. Why not put one of the super chips in the backyard, and the other house, you know, or any of the adjacent yards? Again, not complaining, just throwing things out there. You could have had it to where we'd have had to travel in there, and only in that backyard there were different enemies, different bugs. Bro, where are you going, bro? I'm about to hit you with a mace. You deserve that. But, you know, they could have done that. Again, not knocking it. I'm excited to see what they done and what comes from Grounded 2. A little honey hole right there. Enough plant fibers. Alright, I'm looking past the things I need the most. Stems. Oop. I done missed. Bruh, can you specifically go somewhere? Oh, there's a stem over there. 2 more. Oh, that was a lot. Throw that down there. What's with the weak throw? What's that? There we go. What's going on, champ? Well, I appreciate you stopping in, Ash. How you doing? I do need the grass, though. Alright, other stems are here. Now I can build a zip line. Hey man, I gotta get it out the way. How life treating you? That's how I feel. Everybody else is moving on and I'm stuck to the leaves. Alrighty. Yeah. Oof. Okay. No, it's not nothing crazy, but it'd be helpful to be able to just, you know, hit it with the... Okay, well, I'll do it on the other way down. We can put stuff on the zip line, right? I'm not thinking of the wrong game, am I? I hope I didn't go through all that for nothing. You get a stem, and you get a stem, and you get a stem, and everybody gets a stem. Hey, that's how it sounded during COVID. Everybody was getting their stimulus checks, you know? The government probably did feel like Oprah. Do I do the wall? No, yeah, the walls are more important. The planks, alright, the flooring, I could wait. Because right there, I don't really need much, there's some stuff over here. I don't really need much stems after that point for that moment, at least, after I finish those walls inside. Everything on the outside is obviously grass, so I could save the stems just for the flooring. Oh man. And I still have to do the other two. That's what makes it even worse. Alrighty, we wrapped around, that's cool. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I should be doing this. That's what I should be doing. Okay. So I could do another floor. See how fast those stems go? Like, it's so much harder to grab them. Or it's so much easier to get them, right? Wait. It's easy to get them and easy to go through them. How about that? I was trying to figure out what I was trying to say without misconstruing my words, but, you know. It happens all the time. It's like money. You can get it. It's there. But once you spend it, it's not. Wise words of 2025, you know what I mean? Oh, goodness gracious. I feel like all this work that I'm about to put in to build this, it's not gonna help. I'm still gonna fail. And this is the last thing I need to do. Gabe, get up here and help me, man. Since you got so much to say. Oh, you don't have it. You don't have it. You said you never got it. Hmm. So you just nicked this one? Did you miss it completely? What happened? Bum, 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 bum. Gotta finish this wall over here. I could build one of those pallets, a grass pallet, and a wood pallet, or a plank pallet, right? Who? Oh, your mother?
Oh my god!
What? I better be able to move this zip line. Yeah, I can. Okay. What, I gotta jump before I get up there? Okay. Dang. You gotta cut your grass? Is this high? I can't put this on the zip line, right? I can't. I'm thinking of the forest. It'll help with the resources. The only thing that's gonna help with is me getting down there faster. That was a dramatic piece of grass right there. There ain't no... I jumped in everything, bro. You are telling me you took that much damage. I was about to delete you, bruh. You about to get got. I don't even really need it, though. I could just jump down. It's a waste of time. I got clay for no reason. You know? What? Okay, that part I never understood. The flowers in this game and such, like that for an example, why put it in the game if we can't cut it down? You know, that part I never understood. I get it. Visually, you know, aesthetically, it's beautiful. The same thing I could be said about the mushrooms. We cut those
This
down.
is probably what bottled water
But we can't
is.
cut these down? And those beautiful flowers that's over there by the softball, you can't cut those down either? What's the deal with that, man? I feel gypped. Is that gonna be in part 2? You really can't put stems on a zip line? bit bothered about that. I really thought it would have been an option. At least they're not like Nintendo and like, oh, you can't do things that we do. Just so happens to throw a sphere and a creature comes out of it. Whoop-de-doo. Anyway. I should start a channel and just ramble on about stuff Nintendo is doing wrong. I think I'm gonna do that. You know what the first video would be? It'd be called Nintendo's Downfall. They stopped being good. I don't remember what his name is. The Miyamoto, I think his name was. Right? The guy that was the help with the 3DS and stuff. That guy. When he died, bro, in 2014, company went down to crap. It went down the drain, bro. The magic was lost. It's not the same. Now it's just Nintendo that it's like how McDonald's is. How they used to be able to, you know, have all the colorful things on the outside. I know I'm an adult. I could care less about that. Doesn't change my life one bit. But just the principle behind it. Growing up, McDonald's was McDonald's. You knew what it was. Now you go there, it looks like every other generic building on the side of the street. It's all grayed out. You know, it's no fun. There's no character to it. And that's what Nintendo is like. It's just not it. I have a Switch, and it's just not... It doesn't captivate me, okay? It doesn't make me feel like, oh, I want to play this game. The last game I actually felt like a Nintendo game that I was excited to play was Mario Wonder. And even that just didn't feel wonderful, pun intended. It was just not... just wasn't it, man. I don't know what direction they're going in. They gotta figure something out for themselves. They got to find who they are. Because right now, they don't even know. Even the new Pokemon games are garbage. And that's coming from a guy who literally plays Pokemon to this day. Garbage. They got Pokemon that are bikes. Bikes, bro. We done went from dangerous creatures, Rayquaza, to bikes. What sense does that make? Rodon made sense. It was a ghost Pokemon that was, you know, taking over appliances. Oh, Power World, bro, so much has changed the Power World. I forgot I was even talking about them. I just started getting upset about Nintendo. Power World, you can't throw your, you can't throw a sphere anymore, and your creatures don't come out. Now when you summon them, right, it's just like they come out your inventory. They just appear from behind you, and that's it. You can no longer use a PAL to glide. Now you have to equip a glider. It's no longer an option. It's like you have to use a glider. Trying to see what else they changed. Let me see off the top of my head. We can't use abilities? I don't think. The same way we used to be able to use them? Bro, they sued them. They took them to court. They sued them. It was like, nah, man, you're not about to capitalize on being different but similar to us at the same time. What? Them I gotta catch them all. Well, there was been literally. You know how many third-party games I tried to play and have played on my Android? I had an Android over 13 years ago, right? And you're gonna tell me that all those third-party games that came from Korea, that came from China, all those games, right? And I'm not knocking no country. It's nothing to do with the country, right? I'm just saying where they came from. All of those games have had Pokemon-esque characters with different names. They have literally had Lucario as a Pokemon in different games, or whatever they was calling them, Pocketmons, or whatever they was trying to use, different abbreviations or whatever the case was. They was, oh hey Jen, how you doing? They was using different names for them. Same design, same moves, literally just different names, and have yet to do anything for those companies. Now they could have. I don't know. I'm just saying what I know off the top of my head. They could have. I don't know everything. I don't follow up on every single thing that goes on with Pokemon and Nintendo and stuff. I don't. But to my knowledge, those games were out. They didn't give them a cease and desist. They didn't say, hey, stop using our likenesses. They were still going. They were, and you would see them all over YouTube. Now you see Palmon Survival as an ad on YouTube. And it's a mobile game on your phone. Not like, brother, I don't even know if it's the same company. I don't know what's going on. All I know is it's just like they just tried to do something different. They drew in so many people because of how good it took off. The game is great. I didn't find anything wrong with it. If it was continued the way it was, I would see it continue. It's still growing. They just came out with an update for the game not that long ago. It's still growing. It's still doing fantastic. But I'm like, if Nintendo wasn't so damn jealous, you know, you put all that effort into making sure you shut down a game that was doing good. Right, exactly. They were doing good, bro. They wasn't doing bad at all. Now their numbers may have dwindled a little bit. You know, and people are like, "Oh, Power World's not the same. It's not the same." Bro, not every game is gonna have its peak players playing every single day. There is bunches, hundreds, dozens of other games to play. So nobody's gonna continuously have, 3 million people daily playing the game. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm not saying it's also, what's gonna happen. So of course numbers are gonna dwindle. People are gonna go play different games. A lot of people nowadays don't have their own brain. So because they see someone else playing a game that, this game would be great for you. You should check this out. I recommend this. You know how every YouTuber is. You get on YouTube and you get the people that have sponsorships for games. So they have to push it. They have, stuff that they have to promote for a game. I get it. I'm not knocking anybody's hustle. But I'm just saying, you see them up there and they get to the point where they get other people to play games. But then there's the people that go, oh, everybody is playing this. That's how it was with Repo. I was seeing people that, I don't really watch other people play games that often. Like, I watch YouTube, obviously I watch people play games, but I'm not directly following like Queso or Jinxie or anything like that and watching any of their content because other people are watching them. But I'm like, if they were to promote a game, they're just people that would instantly go, oh, they like the game, I'm gonna go like the game. And it's only good because they like it. They stop playing the game, nobody plays the game. That's what happens. They move on to the next hot topic. Don't even get me started on that story. That is not a hot topic no more. That is civilized children. That's what that is. Organized emo kids. And anyway. But it's crazy. All of that they could have done to hate on Power World, I don't see why they had a problem with it. It wasn't like any of their games are doing good anyway right now anyway. I mean, you got Z8 coming out. I'm not excited for it. Unless they give in Typhlosion the Mega Evolution, I'm not excited for it. We already know Charizard are going to get 2 more additional Mega Evolution forms. Z and A. And a Gigantamax. And a whatever they about to do next Max. And games are not doing good, bro. While there are other people that like the game and love the game, so be it. To each their own. I'm not saying that the games are going to be garbage all the way through, but they're not what they used to be. I play ROMs now. I mean, you know, fan-made Pokemon games, and I find them to be a lot more compelling than the games that are out now. Nintendo can eat, they eat a Frank, put it that way. Gobble a glizzy, if you will, but it's not the same. Maybe it's because I got older. Maybe the appeal isn't the same to me. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But as a consumer, I say this much: they got to do better. You've just got to do better, player. I'm no game guru. I haven't played every game that came out, you know. Oh, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you being here. But like I said, as a consumer, I just feel like they could do something. The advertisement for the games, even that feels stale. You know, Switch 2, you use the same sounds as a Switch 1. The commercials are, they feel AI generated. Write us a script for the Switch 2. And that's exactly what they did. ChatGPT all the way through. It doesn't feel any sorts of love or human touch to it. Just my ramblings, you know. I've had the 64. I have played the GameCube. I have 2 GameCubes. Like, I have a Wii. I've played the Wii U. I've played the SNES. I've played the NES. I've played pretty much every Nintendo console that they've had. Pretty much. Not all of them, but pretty much. So I have a fair opinion and right to judge this company as I see fit. It's not fair. The game was doing great. They were haters. That's what it comes down to. They were haters. But how did I even get to Power World? That's the real question. How did I even get to that at all? Okay. Why did I make it so far out? Oh. That's why I made it so far out. So I guess I'll make... I don't really need to make anything here. We got traps in this game, don't we? I remember there used to be traps in this game. I don't know what the... An organ... it looks like to be all decorative stuff. The last time I played, what's that? Huh. I've never seen this before. Well, we're gonna build some. And I hope that they do us justice. You got food in your mouth, man. I was minding my business. It's assault, man. What the heck? I don't even
I
need
have
it.
limits. Or,
But thank you.
I guess I thought I did.
Alrighty. Pine cone. I'm gonna have to go all the way over there by this. Pine cones. I think that's over there by the toolbox. I could be wrong. No. Pine cones are by the toolbox. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. So, what I'll do here, I'll do a hot deposit, see whatever goes in there. No matching items. Cool. I don't need this string on me anymore. Or silk, whatever you want to call it. Tomato, tomato. I don't need this sprig at the moment. Sorte de backpack. And I need grass.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
Alright, people. Alright, it's hot. You're gonna hear buzzing. It's an air conditioner. I don't care. It's hot. 93 degrees today. Bear with me. And it's terrible. I was trying to be nice and considerate because I don't want to hear buzzing in the background when watching anybody else either, but I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I ain't trying to die. It's hot. Now, relatively, we're not that far from grass, but it feels like it. I could also take off this helmet.
Better safe than sorry.
I could have sworn I had it on me. I don't recall putting it away. Okay. I could give me what? 3 walls? Oh, that got me 2 there. I'm counting it because I put that 1 in there, so it counts. It built the wall. Yeah. And I still have to do the other 2. Nice. Salmon stem. Nice. Beats throwing them in a stack and they go like half the distance. Go one by one, they go further, so. I didn't just throw mine. Okay. She was getting ready to throw that that axe out her hand so fast. See why I don't mind your business like that any other time, huh? I'll be 17 feet away from you, I still play. Oh shoot. Somebody bothering me? I take it off just for it to be going to get dark? Jeez. I see you two over here. Alright, I just finished. Nice. Now hopefully I can get this done and beat this and at least play just a little bit of Grounded 2 before I have to leave. I didn't want to throw that back that way, but oh well. Collect these stems. Yeah, that probably went over, but oh well. That's pretty good distance. Oh, I didn't want to destroy that. Oh well. Now I could make some bombs, right? I would have to go mess with the ants, which I don't have a problem with, but I would have to go in there and get them to lay some eggs so I can make some bombs. But I feel like when I do this, right, a couple times I've tried to get this mission complete, they would just swarm at a rate that I would just be like, okay, cool, I can't handle this crap. At least alone. Guess what? In the infamous words of Bernie Mac, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. Oh yeah, from this point on I'm not cussing. No profanity would be allowed in this channel. Can't do it. It's gotta go. Too old for this mess, man. At some point enough is enough, you know? Now that I say that, that's gonna be a lie. I can see me playing another game and I die and be like, yo, what in the world is... Obviously not to that extent, but the best way to stop is to just stop, you know? Plus, who wants to watch anything with swear words every single second, every other, you know, every other word? It's, quite unappealing, to say the least. Anything I truthfully watch, even during most streams, don't really hear it. Don't really hear it. And I see why. Now, obviously, there's moments where it's gonna be, you know, you say what you, in the heat of the moment, you say whatever. But at least at where I'm at for YouTube, I'll say that much. There's a bunch of people that still use profanity and get ahead, but they're already established, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get there. And this is what makes it even worse, right? All this chopping I've done, and I've only done one little corner. One little piece. There's stems. There's stems up here.
That's not so bad.
Free drink of water. Try to get that as close as I can.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
Now, I seen that we have the original crew back in Grounded 2. Willow is the best character in the game. So, you know, if she's not in there, being that they claim that the original crew is back, got beef. I wonder, it's probably a few years after, or I don't know. I can't wait to see. I'm excited just thinking about it. Alright, cool. I think that's all the floors that I had for blueprints. Finished just in time. These all need grass planks. Okay, so all I need is grass there. It's a lot of grass though. I'd say that much. I gotta watch my stamina. Every time I go to throw something, I'm always out of stamina. I'm not watching it. I mean, obviously, I know how it works. You move, you lose stamina, right? But I could have sworn beforehand, if you were running, as soon as you stopped like that, oh, never mind. I don't know. It seemed like something changed when they had started doing the new updates. To me, something just felt different. It's your chance to walk away. It's your chance to walk away. I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more. This is your chance to walk away. You sure? I gave you chance after chance. Oh yeah, still gotta do the inside. I'm almost done. It's not that bad. Can't really say I wasted time. Hiya. Can't really say I wasted time. It felt like I was doing a bunch of stuff and doing nothing at the same time. What was that spark just now? You seen that? Cutting down the tree was like a little spark in between the not the tree, but in between the grass. See? Out of stamina. This is the part that's going to be annoying. But I get them all over there. At least I won't have to, you know, run back and forth this far. Be a lot closer.